Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Emily and welcome to day 7 of the January challenge. Today is a stretchy day. It's going to be a quick heart opening stretch, mainly focusing on the upper body, just opening up the heart space and all that good stuff. All right, we're going to get started in child's pose. So you can make your way there. Either the knees are together or the knees are wide apart. Let's bring the forehead down to the mat. And let's go ahead and close the eyes and just start to center yourself, bringing your awareness onto your mat and into your body. Noticing if any areas of your body feel tight or maybe feel a little bit restricted. Maybe the breath is a little bit more restricted than normal. Maybe it's not flowing as deeply, or maybe it is. So just paying attention to all these variations that you might find today. Noticing that every single time that you show up on your mat, you feel different. Let's go ahead and take 3 deep breaths here. And every inhale, try to reach even further through the fingertips. And every exhale, squeezing navel in, pulling the hips back so you're getting that maximum length through the spine, through the arms. Now, as you breathe out, let's slide the right arm underneath the left shoulder. And then send the breath into the right side of your chest. So imagining you're breathing into your right lung. And each time you inhale, feeling the stretch around the upper back on the right side or the right shoulder increase. 2 more breaths here. On your next inhale, let's come back through center. And then exhale, the left arm slides underneath the right shoulder. And last 2 deep breaths. On your next inhale, let's come back through center. And then let's make our way up to tabletop. And we'll start to move in cat and cow. So breathing in, let's drop the belly, pull the chest open. Exhaling to round your spine, pushing the mat away. Inhaling to open up the heart. Exhaling to round. And one more, breathing in. Exhaling to round. Now inhale, drop the belly and open up the chest. Pause there. Let's shift the weight forward, drop your chest and chin down to the mat, keeping the hips in the air. Let's take a full breath here. And then as you breathe in, let's slide forward, baby cobra. And exhale to release. Now we're going to extend the right arm out to the right, perpendicular to the body. Bend your left elbow, bend your left knee, and let's roll onto the right side. So the palm of the right hand is touching the floor. Two more breaths here. On your next exhale, let's come back onto the belly and let's switch sides. So left arm reaches out to the left, bend your right knee, bend your right elbow, right hand is underneath the right shoulder, and let's roll onto the left side. Deep belly breaths here. On your next inhale, let's come back through center. And then from here, let's press all the way back, child's pose. Now we're going to keep the knees apart, big toes touch. Let's just walk the hands forward, or you can slide if your mat allows, and bring the chest and chin down on the mat or the forehead. And let's hold here in puppy pose, so squeezing navel in, pulling the hips back and up. If you have your chest and your chin down on the mat, just stay here and breathe deeply. If you have the forehead on the mat, you could bend your elbows, bringing the hands to prayer, and then bringing the thumbs to the back of your head like so. And then keep pressing the chest down. So both of those should feel like a deep stretch in the fronts of the shoulders, in the chest. And let's take 3 more breaths here. And then from here, let's keep the elbows bent, look forward, bring your hips down on the mat, sphinx pose. And then from here, let's look straight ahead. As you breathe out, let's look over the right shoulder. So you're still pulling the shoulders back, still reaching up through the crown of the head. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, look over to your left. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, let's bring the chin down into the chest. Inhale, look forward, and then either stay here and just work on opening up the front body, the heart space even more, or without moving your hands, maybe press into your hands, lift your elbows. Good. And this will vary depending on how flexible your back is. So if you feel like you need more, you can always walk your hands closer to your hips, just making sure that you're not compressing your lower back. And staying active in the core, lifting the heart space up and out of the waist. One more breath here. Exhaling to release. Let's press into the hands, tuck the toes, come into downward facing dog. And just walking your dog out, pedaling out the feet. From here, we're going to walk the feet all the way up to the hands. Let's separate the feet out. So toes point out, heels point in for Malasana Yogi squat. Hands at the heart space, elbows on the insides of your knees. And one more breath here. And then let's release the hands. Let's come onto the knees on the floor. Keeping the toes tucked, let's sit on the heels. Now the right hand will hold the top of the right ankle. As you breathe in, let's press the hips forward and lift the left arm up to the sky, maybe going into a back bend if that feels comfortable. Exhaling, let's sit down. Left hand holds left ankle, right arm reaches up. And slowly sit down, right hand holds right ankle, left arm reaches. Exhale to sit down and switch. One breath, one movement. Or slower if you want to take your time a little bit more. And just making sure you're not compressing lower back, so engaging the glutes to protect the lower back, really pressing the hips forward, and always thinking of lifting out of your waist. And we're going to end with the left hand on the left ankle and the right arm in the air. And then slowly let's come back down to the mat. Let's untuck the toes. We're going to separate the feet wide apart. Knees stay together, and let's roll out the calf muscles, coming to a seat between your heels. Now, this might be a lot on your knees. You can always sit on a pillow or on a block if it's too much in the knees. And just make sure that you don't go too quickly into this shape. And of course, it depends on your body. If you're very used to being here, it might be less of an issue to go fast. We can maybe lean back here on the hands.
And just try to keep your chest open. So squeezing the shoulder blades together, opening up the heart. This might be more than enough. If you want to go deeper, if you don't feel anything really here, then you can come down onto your elbows. And same thing, opening up the heart. And if you really don't feel anything here, then you can come all the way down to the floor. Slowly sliding the elbows out. And then maybe let's reach the arms above the head, or maybe bending the elbows behind the head. So just go to where you feel a nice stretch. You might have to go all the way down to the mat. You might stop when you just have the hands on the floor behind you. One is not better than the other. It is just what you need. All our bodies are very different, so just try to respect how you're feeling today. And if you are on the floor, the middle back is lifted off the mat. It is a little bit of a back bend, so that's completely normal if that's happening. Let's take 5 more breaths wherever you are. And then if you're on the floor, you can press down into the mat with your elbows, prop onto your elbows, and then one hand at a time, let's place them behind the back. Let's place both hands on either sides of the legs, push into the mat to lift your hips, and then let's cross over the shins, come into a seat. Let's keep the feet hip-width distance apart, knees are bent, hands are just behind your hips. And then let's lift the hips up in the air 3 times. So inhale, pressing into the heels, lifting. Exhaling to lower, look forward. Inhale, look up, lift the hips. Exhale, lower. And then inhale, lift, let's hold for 3, 2, and 1. Exhale to slowly release. Let's extend the arms out in front of us. And let's come all the way down to the ground. Both knees come into the chest once you're there. And then let's bring both knees over to the right. Left arm reaches out to the left. And if you want to increase the stretch in your left leg, the right hand can maybe hold the outer blade of the left foot, finding T-band stretch. And gaze is over the left shoulder or straight up to the sky. And on your next inhale, let's come back through center and switch sides. Both knees go over to the left. You can look over your right shoulder and maybe keep that right leg straight. Left hand holds the outer blade of the right foot. On your next inhale, let's come back through center. Let's hug the knees into the chest. And then you can relax completely. Maybe reclined butterfly pose, bringing the soles of the feet together, allowing the knees to fall apart, and bringing the arms out to the sides. This or Shavasana. We won't be here long. Let's take a deep breath in through the nose and exhale through the mouth. If you have pillows as well, you can use them to prop up your upper back just to get a little bit more openness in the heart space, in the chest. And just taking a few moments to be still. You can keep your awareness on your breath, observing the chest and the stomach rise and fall. maybe counting the breath up to 10 and then back down to 1. Or every time you inhale, mentally saying inhale, and every time you exhale, mentally saying exhale. And just bringing all your focus and awareness onto the present moment. And let's take a full body stretch, deepening the breath, extending your legs out and reaching the arms above the head. And then in your own time, we can make our way up to a comfortable seat. Resting the hands on the knees or in your lap, growing really tall through the crown of the head. As you breathe in, let's reach the arms above the head. Exhaling, let's bring the hands to the heart space. And take a quick moment to set an intention for your day today. Something that you would like to cultivate throughout your day. Maybe it is finding moments of presence. Maybe it's being open to other opinions, other thoughts, new ideas, whatever life is going to throw at you today. Greeting everything with open arms, whatever resonates with you. And when you're ready, you can rub your hands together. And then let's cover the eyes with the hands. And slowly remove the hands away from the face and blink the eyes open. And namaste. I hope that you have a wonderful day today, that you feel open and willing to learn, to explore new things, to challenge yourself. I will see you tomorrow for day 8, I think, which is going to be power yoga. So have a wonderful day, and don't forget to sign up if you would like a chance to win my favorite travel yoga mat by using the link down below in the description. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.